Hey family, welcome back to my channel. Much love to you all. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this reading. I hate doing readings concerning the myths when it comes to these children, especially when they are very young, like toddler. But anyway, um, someone had brought it to my attention that this child, this 3-year-old little boy, whose name is Nylo Lattimore, is presently missing. Um, It says here 3-year-old Nylo Lattimore was last seen December the 4th. His mother, Nyteisha Lattimore, who was 29 years old, was found murdered Saturday near the Purple People Bridge. And this is in Connecticut, family, okay? Um, the authorities are saying that her 3-year-old son is uh, missing, okay? They found the mom, she's deceased, and they have a suspect, which is the mom's boyfriend. I think he's 20 or 21 years old, but I'm not going to say his name. I don't care to say his name. And so the mom boyfriend is the suspect, okay? So they have him, they're holding him, but her son, her 3-year-old son, is still presently missing. Nylo Lattimore. Anyway, I really don't know what to say. I really don't. It's like I wish this on nobody. I hate cases like this. I hate cases dealing with the missing period. You know? Um I am praying that this child will be found. Period. Let me just say that. So the family will have some type of closure. It's better to know something than knowing nothing. I meditated on this child, Nylo Lattimore, and two cards popped up. Let me just say that. These are my fortune reading deck cards, and this card was upside down. I wanted to know, was this child alive? Okay, and upward, as you see, it's more like a positive card, like a celebration card. It says positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. This is the opposite, family. So what the spirit is telling us, before this child went missing, his surroundings, the atmosphere was very negative. It was chaos. Rightfully so. His mom is deceased. He is presently missing. It also speaks of good fortune. It says love and joy surrounds you. Love and joy. Before he went missing, it was chaos. It was lack of love. It was lack of joy. Okay? The next card, this is the Phoenix card, like Phoenix rising, okay? I wanted to know, is this child still alive? This card pops up. It says, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. When I look at this card in my spirit, is letting me know that someone is rising up in the spirit, okay? Not in the physical. It can relate to that in the physical due to somebody have gone through some things, okay? They've been kicked down, knocked down, and they're rising back up. But I'm sensing this is more, pertaining to he's not with us, okay? This baby Noel Lattimore is not with us. He's pretty much rised up in the spirit. Now, I'm going to still hope for the best. I just want to put that out there first. What I was picking up in the spirit, but for the most part, we all know that something jumped off between um, Noel, baby Noel, I'm gonna call him baby Noel, mother Natisha, and her boyfriend. Something jumped off between these two, and there was conflict. I do sense that the um, mom's boyfriend did murder her and taken baby Noel with him to discard him as well. Okay, And it's crazy. The mom boyfriend was like 20 or 21. Just the thought that he would do the unthinkable to this child. But by him being 3 years old, children that are three, they can talk. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make this video long, family. I'm going to set this card here and this card here. But they speaks volume. Just letting you know the condition, the atmosphere this child was in. Okay? It was pure chaos. Okay? There was nothing positive about it. And as I say, this speaking from the perspective, as I stated, I wanted to know was he still with us, and I'm praying that he's still with us. Okay, that this is just what I'm picking up in the present. All right, this card's letting me know. It say be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. But I'm going to use my backup cards, my tarot. Psychic tarot deck card. I'm going to use this as a backup. I want to receive clarity. I want many of you to have clarity. Okay. The crew searched 21 miles of riverbank for missing 3-year-old Knowles. I'm sensing that this child is in water, okay, and that they are close to the location this child body is, okay. Let me just say his location. I'm gonna say it like that, okay. So it's a good chance that they probably will end up finding him. Okay, just give me a minute, family. I'm setting my attention on this child, baby Knowles. As well as I'm seeking clarity and confirmation. What happened to baby Knowles? What happened to baby Knowles? What happened to 3-year-old baby Knowles Lattimore? I think I better go ahead and keep those on the top because they definitely wanted to fall out. What happened to 3-year-old baby Lattimore? What led up to him being missing? What happened to baby Lattimore? What happened to baby Knowles? What happened to baby Knowles? What happened to baby Knowles? Are we complete? What happened to baby Knowles? What happened to baby Knowles? This, are we complete? No. What happened to baby Knowles? Are we complete? Thank you. All right, fam. I was told by the spirit we are complete. All right, let's get with it. This message is not in divine order. They are random messages. You have to look at these messages as a timeline, family. Okay, but remember they are not in order. We are receiving like bits and pieces of what the spirit want us to know. Okay. All righty. Let's get with it. The first card is emotional loss. Due to the fact that baby nose is still presently missing, you can look at this card two ways. You can look at it from the perspective that baby knows loved ones, okay, are dealing with emotional loss, okay, because it's enough that his mom is deceased, but baby nose is also missing. Or you can look at it from the perspective of emotional loss, as far as this child allegedly, I'm gonna say it like that, allegedly this child might end up being deceased, okay, and so his loved ones will be dealing with emotional loss. And I didn't say this earlier, so I'm going to say it now. Whatever you're hearing, it is not facts. This is for entertainment purpose only, and everything you hear is allegedly, okay, but I am led by the spirit. So anyway, the first card is emotional loss, the fact that this child is missing, okay. The next card is upside down. This card right here is the throat chakra. This card represents I speak. This is someone who's speaking up. Okay? This is someone who's not speaking up. So you can look at it from two perspectives. The fact that baby Noel is missing, you can look at it from the perspective that the suspect is not speaking up. He's keeping his mouth closed. Or you can look at it from the perspective baby Noel is not able to speak up for himself. Okay? He was not able to speak up for himself. The next card is upside down. Upward, this card is the waiting game. This is the waiting game, but it's upside down. Whatever jumped off that led up to baby Noel, mom being brutally attacked, and she is deceased, and also the fact that baby Noel is still presently missing. This card represents, like I said, the waiting game, but upside down, it's time is up. Time is up. So obviously, the suspect was a ticking time bomb. He was, this is what popping up in my spirit. He was a ticking time bomb. Let me just say that. This represents time is up. The next card is upside down. Upward, this is financial and material changes. Financial and material changes. This card also represents changes and challenges, okay, and losses. It's upside down. Upside down is dealing with challenges and losses, okay, and it can have anything dealing with financial and material changes. Okay, so something dealing with money as well. That could have been a catalyst. Okay, as far as why Noel's mom and her boyfriend had got into it, it could have had something to do with money. But this card represents financial and material changes, and as I stated, it was upside down, so they're representing challenges and losses. And it has definitely been a great loss is due to the fact that baby Noel's mom is deceased, and allegedly he could be deceased also. That's definitely a change and a loss. The next card is rest and rejuvenate. Okay. What I'm sensing in my spirit with this card, this representing the suspect. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay. Due to the horrific ordeal, the conflict that went on between the suspect and baby Noel's mother, as well as the discarding of baby Noel. That's a lot. I can't imagine someone doing this to somebody. Rest and rejuvenate. This is somebody who's resting and rejuvenating after experiencing a horrific ordeal, okay? Being overwhelmed. They're tired. They're worn out. They're trying to recoup from a situation. This card right here is new beginnings. New beginnings. This card has additional meanings, and I'm going to read what those meanings are. Okay, 'cause in a way, it's like a positive card. It could have a lot to do with the situation between. Hold on, family. All right, family. I apologize. I had to pause. My mom had came in the room. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning. Because it represents something else as well. Let me just say that. But let me say this real quick. I'm sensing with this card right here. This card is also what I'm sensing. It has a lot to do with his mom. I'm sensing as far as the culprit is between the mom and her boyfriend, shall I say? Well, let me just say the suspect. I'm gonna say the suspect, which was her boyfriend. Okay, I'm sensing that for some reason she may have wanted to break up with him. Okay, and a lot of people cannot deal with rejection, and as I stated, he was definitely a ticking time bomb anyway, to make him go off. Okay, um, let me read this real quick, family. Okay, each and every journey begins with the all important first steps. When this card represents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith. So, this is someone who has a decision to make and they are thinking about taking this brave leap of faith, okay? But be prepared as you do. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it is a sign that those important choices are needed. You hear that? And are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. So his mom had a very important decision to make, and I truly believe because this is what popped up in my spirit. She probably was thinking about breaking up with him. Okay, yeah, obviously things were not working out. I'm sensing that she was ready for a change. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times, it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take the leap of faith and step into the unknown during this time. Don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and they play it safe by staying where they are. Know that there is inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself. I feel like Noah mom was planning on for a change. I truly sense that she was planning on leaving him. Okay, and he was already a ticking time bomb. However his personality was, and as I stated, I truly feel like money was a factor as well. Okay, money played a big factor as well. But anyway, this card also represents the fool. Okay, it represents the fool as well. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, and I'm not saying his mom was a fool, but this card also represents a fool as well, due to a person not making wise choices. Proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Proceed with wisdom when it comes to the important decision making that's concerning your life. You know. But this card, like I said, it represents the fool. So his mom had definitely some important decisions to make, and it was pretty much whether it was in her favor or not. And well, we definitely know. Obviously, she decided to make the decision, but it wasn't in her favor because um, something still jumped out between these two. It wasn't her fault what jumped off between those two. But anyway, this card here is upside down, upward. This right here is positive movement forward. Positive movement forward. And remember this card right here? It was upside down. This is the lack of positive movement forward. This is the opposite of positive movement forward. The next card is upside down. This card right here is the base chakra. This represents I have. This card represents I have. Upside down, this is someone saying I don't have. As I said it, I'm gonna say it again. I sensed that they were breaking up, or should I say that she was breaking up with him. This card represents I don't have. This card is upside down. Upward, this is passion initiated. Okay, this is someone who's feeling real good. They're happy, they're feeling very creative, their passion has been initiated. This is upside down. This is upside down. This card also represents new beginnings and ideas. New beginnings and ideas. This is the opposite of new beginnings as well. And this is also the opposite of someone who's feeling good about themselves. Okay? I was pretty much setting my attention. I want to know what happened to baby Noel. But what we're doing, we're getting like a background of the situation as far as how it unfolded the way it did. Okay? This is someone who wasn't feeling good about themselves. This is someone whose passion had fizzled. Okay? They just wasn't feeling good about a person or a situation. Yep, I just said that. The next card is discontent and boredom. Discontent and boredom. This is someone who's feeling discontent and bored with a situation or with a relationship.
All right, family, if you don't mind, I would like to read up on this card, discontent and boredom, because it plays a big part why the situation unfolded the way it did. Please have ears to hear. The number five mental card represents significant learning and change, and how well you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well being, determines everything. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or response to conditions or situations around you. This needs for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away. If no answers or victory can be achieved, don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. Now, you can look at it from two perspectives. You can look at it as how, no mom, Nyteisha, handled herself during this particular chaos that went down between her and her boyfriend, or how he should have handled himself. You be the judge. But this plays a big part as far as why the situation unfolded the way it did. Okay?
This is the next card, family. Allegedly, I'm gonna throw it out there. This is the fertility card. This is someone who's trying to birth a idea, who's trying to birth a relationship, okay? Or baby Noel mom could have been pregnant. By whom? I don't know. I'm saying this allegedly. This all I'm doing is interpreting this card. It represents birth, okay? This represents somebody who's trying to birth something. As I stated, they're trying to birth an idea, they're trying to birth a project, trying to birth a relationship, okay? Or they could have been pregnant. As far as was Natisha, Baby Noel's mom. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. If I did not, apologize. But as far as Baby Noel's mom, if she was pregnant, only her family members they would know that. As far as when the autopsy findings come out, but this was the fertility card, okay, and it also represents um growth. Okay, this represents growth, but we know there was no growth going on in that relationship. Now with all that chaos that jumped off, there was no growth that was going on in that relationship, but something was growing. It was either something growing in her stomach, or maybe she was trying to birth something else. You know, maybe a new life, moving on. This card right here is upside down. This right here is awareness. This is someone who's aware of the situation. They are aware of the situation. And maybe, being aware as far as knowing what was going to happen as far as knowing the situation as far as, for instance, due to baby Noah's mom choices, okay? Had she been more operating in her awareness, more in her intuition, I truly believe things could have been differently. But this was upside down. This is someone who was not operating in their awareness. Okay, their divine intuition. They're pretty much going into a situation blindly. Okay, and it also can mean not gathering all the facts of a particular person or situation. This right here is upside down. Upward, this right here represents accelerated motion. According to the spirit, things are moving very slow behind the scenes. Had it been upward, things would be moving very, very fast behind the scenes, okay? I am praying that we should hear something very soon. Hopefully the suspect will speak up, but the fact that this card popped up, he's going to hold his peace. He's going to hold his peace for right now as far as what he knows. As far as spilling the beans, things are going to be moving very slow. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to find out where baby Noel is, period. Okay? But it looks like things are going to be moving very slow. But at least authorities, they are on it, they are looking, they are searching, and that's the main thing. But according to the spirit, things are going to be moving very slow. Thank you, spirit, for confirmation. I want to know what jumped out, what led up to baby Noel being missing, and also what led up to his mom being brutally attacked. This is it right here, family. This card is upside down, upward. This card represents partnership, alliance. It can be two couples, two friends, two people that are in partnership, job wise. Okay, you name it. This is two people who have harmony, partnership. This is two people who are not in harmony anymore, okay? Something jumped off with this harmony. So the spirit definitely let us know this is pretty much confirmation. The background of the scenario as far as why, you know, baby Noel's mom was murdered and he has been taken. He is currently missing because of this right here, what jumped out between baby Noel's mom and the boyfriend. Okay, lack of harmony within that partnership. Something jumped out between these two, and allegedly, not only did the suspect murder the mom, but also took baby Noel and you know has him somewhere, has him somewhere hidden. This card right here is spiritual union. This card represents two people that had harmony. They did have harmony, and also this card can also represent, two people who have a connection as far as, yeah, girlfriend and boyfriend, husband and wife, or it could be somebody from the past. Okay, it could be somebody from the past, but this card is pretty much let us know two people who had a spiritual union. Okay, they had a connection, and according to the spirit, it's trying to let us know that baby Noel's mom and her boyfriend, they did have a connection. Okay, they did have a connection, but as I stated, something jumped off within that union. Something jumped off within that union. And then you can also look at this card right here, partnership, alliance, family. You can also look at this card as far as, you know um it could be more than one person that's involved. Okay, and if that is the case, allegedly, these two people, uh, their union is not in harmony. Okay, allegedly, if the suspect has done the unthinkable with somebody else. Okay, allegedly, if there is two people or more, right now in the present, they are not in harmony at all. Okay, this partnership is not in a good place. They're probably scared they're going to tell on each other. But I just want to throw that out there also. But I'm sensing this is more baby Noel's mom and and the suspect, which was her boyfriend, that due to the fact that they had fell out and there was a struggle and which led up to her being deceased. I'm sensing more from that perspective more than anything that this is pretty much baby Noel's mom and the suspect. The last card is upside down. This card is balance. Okay. This card is balance. This card let us know had it been upward, it's speaking from the perspective as far as a person, when it comes to their mental state. Okay, they are balanced. This card letting us know the suspect is not balanced at all. Okay, he is unbalanced, and I'm sure he was dealing with a mental conflict as well. So this card letting us know that the suspect is definitely unbalanced. Mm. Family, all I care about is that this child be found. Um, I do still want to believe that he's still alive, and I'm going to hold on to that. But from what I'm seeing, I don't know. It don't look good. It don't look good. And as far as the authorities, I know they're on it. I know they're on it, but things are moving real slow. It's moving real slow, and I'm gonna tell you some of the factors that it could be moving slow because the suspect's not talking. He's not talking. Probably he can get out of it. Okay, but they have him, so he might as well just forget about that. But things are moving very slow behind the scenes. So it's gonna be. I can't tell you how long it's gonna be when we end up, as far as receiving more information about Baby Noel, as far as them finding him, and as far as what's going on with the search. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Give or take. It might be. I'm hoping at least within 3 weeks. I'm hoping we'll hear about something within 3 weeks. Okay, within 3 weeks or before, because they're gonna have to really, search the waters thoroughly, search the area thoroughly where Baby Noel stroller was found. I'm just sensing he's somewhere in that area. So anyway, family, these are my findings. At the end of the day, um, yeah, something jumped out between Baby Noel's mom and the boyfriend, and they have him as a suspect, and I do believe they have the right person. Um, Let me see something real quick. I just want to see something real quick concerning this right here. Just give me a minute. Okay, I just wanted confirmation. I was wondering, did Baby Noel's mom, boyfriend, the suspect, did he have any help? Because I'm seeing partnership alliance here, and I was told he committed this crime all by himself. Okay, he took her out, and probably thinking the child could, um, point him out as the person, but pretty much talk, but point him out as the person that did the unthinkable to his mom. But anyway, I'm sensing that it was just one suspect. This right here, I'm sensing this is more Baby Noel's mom and the suspect, her boyfriend. Okay, so I'm not sensing there being two or more, just the mom and the suspect. They the one that had failed out. Okay, this is what I'm sensing. The mom and the boyfriend had fell out. So anyway, family. As I stated, I'm sensing the mom and her boyfriend fell out. She was pretty much trying to break up with him. She was tired of the way things were in the relationship. She was looking for new beginnings. She was looking for new beginnings. But as I stated, this card represents the fool as well. It's really due to the choices that she makes. Um, the choices that she made, as far as why she was in that relationship, you know, it either be in her favor or not. Just the fact that she hooked up with this person, that was pretty much the beginning. I just said like this. He wasn't for her highest good to be with. Let me just say that he wasn't the one. He was not the one. He was very unstable, and he was a ticking time bomb. And according to the spirit, he was very imbalanced. Okay, he was very imbalanced. And then this cover here popped up due to changes, material changes. This is dealing with financial changes as well. I'm sure that she wanted, something different. Um, whatever she wanted, she was looking for change. Period. All right. The mom wanted change. Period. This is financial and material changes, and also dealing with losses. So, I don't know, Pim. I'm just not sensing no positive outcome at all. I'm praying that the suspect took baby Noel somewhere and got somebody taking, watching him. Um, I'm just praying to be a positive outcome, but it doesn't look like it. I'm looking at this right here. It doesn't look like it at all. I just feel disgusted just going over this reading because my stomach is like in knots, and that's not a good sign at all. That is not a good sign. Much love to baby Noel. Much love to the family. I'm praying your loved one will be found. I'm sending the family all my love. And like I said, this is allegedly. This is allegedly. Okay? So let's keep the family in prayer. Pray that they find baby Noel in time, family. Thank you for watching. Let's keep the family in prayer. Bye for now.